What's going on, YouTube guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we got the 300 out today, out and about. It is literally a beautiful day out here, so I wanted to come out this morning and take it out for a little rip for you guys. We're gonna get into the point of view driving footage here in a second, but I just kind of want to give you guys a walk around and a little update about what we got going on with the car. So I noticed the other day when I was parking at work, I went to go check this out. I don't know how easily you guys could see it, but there's like almost like little stress cracks, mini ones, all inside this tail light, and I don't know how that even happened. I don't think it's that, because this little dot is on the other side as well, but as you can see, there's even condensation building up in there, so I know something's going on with it. The driver's side one is fine. However, if we're going to replace that passenger one, we might as well upgrade. So I'm looking at some taillight options to upgrade so we can kind of fix that and maybe give it a little bit more of a modern look. But other than that, she's been good. And for those of you that tuned into my last video, you see we got the new enclosed cold air intake. Me personally, I think I noticed the sound like a little bit, but nothing crazy. But I'm just happier it's the enclosed box one now, so we can kind of avoid some of that heat soak. You know, these engines, these 6.1 HEMIs, they run pretty hot. So anything to make it so it's a little cooler in here and a little bit cooler air is what we're gonna try to do. But other than that, let's get behind the wheel of this thing and kind of check it out and go for a little cruise and enjoy this weather while we have it. Now, although it is really nice out, it is starting to heat up a little bit out here, so I got the AC kind of cranking. But let's get this show on the road and see if we can get a couple nice little sound clips of the 6.1 for you guys, the 6.1 HEMI. Yeah, man, this is actually, for those of you guys that have been a part of this channel for a while, I used to take my Harley Davidson down this same area. Real nice, you'll see why in a second. Just real nice straight shot roads. We probably will catch a couple motorcycles out here today considering the weather, but this is actually like one of my favorite little routes to cruise on and kind of just enjoy. Yay! Yes, sir. Speaking of motorcycles, there's one right there. So of course I wanted to come on here and do this video for you guys, but honestly, these are one of my favorite videos to do for myself, just because the simple fact I'm in Chicago and our winters could be pretty brutal, and obviously I'm not going to be driving this car in the winter time, so this for sure will be one of those videos that I go back and watch myself when it's about -20 degrees here in Chicago, and I could reminisce on driving the 300 on a beautiful day like today. And you know, having it stock and having the cold air intake is cool and all, but we really gotta, like I said, tap into this power. I've just had a lot of stuff going on. I had a basement flood on me, so we are putting funds towards that and everything else, but soon enough we'll get this baby tuned, start playing around with it. Really, I'm really looking forward to that tune, because I really want to see kind of what they do with this 5-speed transmission. I know the biggest gripe for a lot of people with these cars is that transmission, but I have heard a lot of people say great things about how once they get it tuned and kind of dialed in and the shift points better and everything, that it really does help this car out a lot. So some beautiful water there. Yeah. I really want to get like one of those Insta 360 cameras in the future as well. It'd be nice to have that, you know, kind of on the back of the car. Get some shots of the exhaust, some shots of it rolling. Another motorcycle there. But yeah, just cruising, man. A beautiful Saturday morning / afternoon here. just wanted to get up, get out and about, and really just enjoy the car, man. It just, nothing like it. I feel like these cars really like to be around like 40 miles per hour and then punch it, and I feel like that kind of really wakes it up. And honestly, like, for the 6.1 HEMI, man, for this being, this is completely stock. I mean, besides obviously the cold air intake, but this is a completely stock car. There's nothing tweaked or changed or missing with the exhaust, and it still does sound like really, really good. Like, I just feel like the 6.1 is one of the HEMIs that just, even from the factory bone stock, it really does sound like a nice V8. Now, obviously, you know me, we gotta kind of juice it up now a little bit and get an exhaust on this thing and kind of wake it up. But I don't think I'm gonna go the whole like catless route and take, you know, I don't want to do all that stuff, because I feel like there's a fine line between keeping that deep rumble V8 sound, and then once you start tweaking with a car too much, it kind of goes from that deep rumble to almost like that tin can V8 sound, where when you're revving it, it's like ear piercing, and it's like I said, it's like tin can exhaust type sound, and I don't want that. I want to keep that V8, that rumble, that classic sound as much as I can. I just want to kind of emphasize it a little bit. So I've been doing my research here and there, and kind of keeping an eye out on what I possibly may want to get in the future here. But yeah, we'll see what route we go for that. But we're just gonna have to play around with it and see what sounds best. You know, changing the headers, throwing on an exhaust, throwing on both at one time. I mean, we'll have to see kind of what works, but we'll eventually get there. And as you guys know, my buddy Al, I was talking to him, and like, even he was telling me, he's like, man, even with your car being stock, relatively stock, with just having that cold air intake, you know, you could go ahead and get it tuned, and they could easily kind of wake it up a little bit and give you more torque, more horsepower just from them tuning it. He's like, so if you're not ready to put an exhaust on just yet, it still might be worth your while to kind of go get it tuned and go that route with it. So I don't know, we'll see. That might not be a bad idea. Yay! 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 It's just beautiful out here, man. Just beautiful, single lane. You know, I don't got to worry about anyone cutting me off. I don't got to, like, it just, the trees. This at fall, man, in the fall, when these trees start to change colors and everything like that. I'll have to do another video when that time comes. That'll be here shortly, believe it or not. We're already almost done with August. But it's just beautiful. This is like one of my favorite. You guys have seen this, even in my Lincoln Town Car. You guys have seen this route plenty of times, but it's just nice. It's just nice to get out here and kind of just, like I said, just enjoy it. Beautiful fresh air. I'm trying to keep the window up so that the wind's not overbearing. Just awesome, man. Like I said, you guys know me, I live in Chicago, so it's a lot of stop and go, it's a lot of red lights. So being able to take a little bit of a drive and get out to something like this is it's worth it to me, man. It's something nice to do. I try to do it every once in a while, just to get the car out here and have a little fun, you know. So I have the tail lights, like I told you guys already, that I'm looking into. Also, Al, you know, Al's got that Jeep with the 6.1 HEMI. He did the 180 degree thermostat by Mishimoto, and he swears by it. If you could see my temperature gauge, I don't know if you can, but it's like right in the middle right now. What is that, 200? So it's like right there. But yeah, if I could bring that down a little bit, it's always ideal. That is the, believe it or not, the normal kind of operating range for these 6.1s. They run kind of on the hotter side. if I can get a 180-degree thermostat in there and kind of cool it down a little bit, make it a little bit happier, I'm gonna try to do that, because I need to get like I want to do like fresh coolant in here anyway. I don't know when that was changed, if ever, so we got to get fresh coolant in here. But as you can see right now, she's running fine. The Pilot Sports, the Michelin Pilot Sports, they are holding up great, especially after the alignment, guys. These tires, if you're in the market for some nice performance tires for your car, I cannot stress those Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's enough. See what size you need for your car, and if you could save up the extra couple bucks, I highly recommend getting them. This thing just feels like literally planted to the road. Like, it feels like it's on rails with just how nice those tires are, especially after the alignment. You could just feel the tire just making contact with the road and just completely gripping the pavement. It's like the nicest thing coming from the tires that I had to having these now. It's literally a night and day difference. I also don't want you guys to think that I was like getting in this car and kind of ripping on it while it was cold. It was warmed up before I started filming, so don't freak out on me. 58,183 miles on the 300, so we're still shy of 60,000 miles, which is a beautiful thing. But I don't want to hyper fixate on that too much, because I bought this car to enjoy it, man. I bought this car to drive it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not here in the business of just keeping this thing in the garage and only taking it out once a month. As long as the weather's good and I'm able to, I hop in this thing and I rip it around, which is what it's meant to do, you know? So I know there's a lot of guys who are like, oh man, with the lower mileage, like, try not to drive it as much. But dude, I got this car to have fun with it, man. I'm gonna enjoy this thing. The previous owner, I don't know what he was doing with it. I don't know if he just didn't have a far commute, or if he had multiple cars, so he wasn't driving this one as much. But this is a 2006, so a 20-year-old car with less than 60,000 miles is, obviously the guy wasn't driving it as much as people typically drive their cars. But me, I gotta get out here with this thing, man. I gotta enjoy it. This thing it's too nice of a car, it's too fun of a car to let it just sit in the garage, man. But that's gonna conclude the video for you guys today. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and kind of take it for a nice little Saturday afternoon cruise. I'm sure you guys are car people, you get it. Coming out here when the weather's nice and just being able to have some fun, taking on a couple back roads and get a couple pulls with the V8 is always a stress reliever, I call it. It's like that throttle therapy, I call it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay in tune, man. I've really been trying to do stuff to this car. You guys have been following along. We've been taking this car literally from nothing to something, because when we first got it, it obviously did not look the way it's looked right now, and we've only had it now for, what is it, 4 or 5 months. So we've really been trying to do some progress to this car, and I've told you guys a million times, subscribe, because I'm pumping out content and I'm doing things and tweaking things to this car, whether it's engine stuff or whether it's small stuff like the tail lights, the wheels, the tires, tint, whatever. I've been keeping you guys updated from the beginning. So if you enjoy the content, you're a car guy, subscribe, hit that bell, drop a comment. I try to respond to all the comments. Drop a comment, guys, and as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!